right? Well, it turns out that those unlimited endless shrimp commercials from Red Lobster may be too appetizing. Those promotions, which began last May, resulted in millions of dollars in losses, helped to drive the company into bankruptcy, along, of course, with some horrible management of the company's real estate assets. Now, I look at it and I just can't help but wonder if Janet Yellen has ever seen these commercials. Maybe she's been inspired by them. Yesterday, there was endless Treasury auctions, right? $69 billion in 2-year notes yesterday, $69 billion. We had another $70 billion in 5-year notes. Oh, and by the way, like Ron Papelli, and there's more. Try $44 billion today in 7 years. So, I mean, golly. Now, here's the thing, folks. It's all part of a plan, an actual onslaught, if you will, of issuance. This is where we are right now in terms of financial. Look at the crisis. Look how much we had to raise there as a nation. This is absolutely nuts. And my next guest says that Janet Yellen cannot expect a strong economy with higher spending and higher taxes. I'm going to bring in now Tressis chief economist, Daniel Lacalle. And Daniel, so are you saying that we just can't tax and spend our way into eternal prosperity?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Charles, and congratulations on your 10th anniversary. It's impossible. It is impossible. One thing that we need to learn is that nothing is free and that inflation is an implicit default. What is actually happening right now is that the Treasury is issuing bonds like there's no tomorrow, and ultimately what that means is that it's completely sabotaging any type of effort from the Federal Reserve to combat inflation. Furthermore, all of that money printing, because deficit spending is printing, is ultimately fueling a lack of confidence in the Treasury bonds elsewhere. And we're seeing how China is reducing its exposure to the US dollar, which means reducing exposure to Treasuries. So it's very concerning to see that Yellen and the Biden administration think that they're going to cut the deficit by increasing taxes.
But Daniel, here's the thing. You use the word fiscal nightmare, the term fiscal nightmare. And listen, I'm on the same page as you, but it's the economists out there that keep telling them they can get away with it. In fact, I have so many economists, they come on the show and they brag about how quickly the U.S. has recovered now. Here's the thing they never talk about. Not only did we dole out more money than anyone else, $4.4 trillion on pandemic. No other country not only doled out that kind of money, but their citizens, whatever stimulus checks they got, they kind of held on to it. I always wonder, is it too early to be bragging about this?
It is very early to be bragging about this, particularly when we know that it never works. And that's the most important thing, is that there has never been an episode of true fiscal consolidation coming from higher taxes. And more importantly, of course, if you increase debt by $2 trillion, of course, you're going to get out a little bit of GDP, 1.2 trillion. Of course you are. But the problem is that the fiscal situation is becoming a nightmare because in a record revenue year with high growth, you cannot cut the deficit. And if you cannot cut the deficit, it's because it's a spending problem.
Right. You know, Jim Rogers used to always say, show me $1 trillion and I'll show you a good time as well. So a lot now being made of the fact that there's interest payments. I mean, people are now being shocked because they're being compared to what we spend on defense, for instance, or education. Here's our net interest outlays. Even as total deficit maybe goes sort of sideways, that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This hamstrings the nation, doesn't it? This stops where we can go as a nation, doesn't it?
Of course. And, you know, I live in the Eurozone. I come from the future. I've seen this before. You always say, oh, don't worry. Nothing happens if we increase deficit spending. Then interest payments go through the roof. Then you end up like Japan spending the largest chunk of the budget only on interest expenses, even if there's no recession and even if interest rates are low. So what you're basically doing is leading the economy to stagnation.
Hey, I got less than a minute to go. So we have a spending problem. We all know that. If they raise $10 trillion, they spend $15 trillion. If they raise $15 trillion, they spend $20 trillion. Here's the growth of spending. 81% of it apparently can't be touched. So where do we cut? Where do we find a place to start to slow down spending?
Well, obviously, there needs to be a pension reform. Obviously, there needs to be a healthcare reform that reduces the expenditure and increases competition. Obviously, those things need to happen. But also, the government cannot just increase mandatory spending and discretionary spending at the same time. There needs to be some administration there. So the process, it needs to be gradual, but it has to come with decisive action. It cannot come simply by saying, oh, nothing can be cut, therefore, let's go and destroy the US dollar and destroy the US economy. That never works. And I repeat, you're not going to find a Keynesian solution to the United States when it's failed in Japan, it's failed in the euro area, and it will also fail in the United States.
Yeah, and of course, the good news, though, when it fails here, it will fail spectacular because we do things better than everyone else. Daniel, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it.